Let's pay homage to the Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. For your notes, now they are printing. They are printing. Later we share. So today's topic is what is Vipassanā meditation. We have taught about the concentration, especially Anapana method. By practicing Anapana, I have. By practicing Anapana, we can get concentration. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. If so, we can continue Vipassanā. Practicing samatha is to get concentration or to get jhana. Practicing Vipassanā is to get nibbana, to be free from suffering. So what is Vipassanā? Vipassanā is Vipassana. Two words are combined. Passana is seeing. We is in different ways or in different ways. So seeing in different ways. That is the literal meaning. What they see is seeing phenomena or seeing mentality, materiality, cause and effects in different ways. What is in different ways? In different way means as a nature, as a dukkha, as a suffering, anatta, non-self. That is a different way, because we originally we see about our body as a nature, permanent, as a sukha, happiness, as a self. Most of people see like that. But if you practice Vipassanā, you see about your body and mind or mentality, materiality as a nature, as a dukkha, as a anatta. That means Vipassanā, seeing in different ways. So, to discern Vipassanā, to do Vipassanā, there are, briefly, there are 4 parts. First of all, discerning materiality. Discerning materiality. After that, discerning mentality. After that, discerning cause and effect. What is the cause of mentality? What is the cause of materiality? So after that, discerning mentality, materiality, cause and effect as a nature, as a dukkha, as a anatta. So 4 parts. One is discerning materiality, another one is discerning mentality, another one is discerning cause and effects. After that, discerning about these 3 things, you have discerned as a nature, as a dukkha, as a anatta. So only 4 parts. So first of all, we will go discerning materiality. discerning materiality. Because in some sutta, such as Mahagopalaka Sutta, the Buddha mentioned without knowing materiality. How many materiality? What is the cause? Without knowing materiality together with the cause cannot improve meditation. So to improve meditation, we need to discern materiality all. In the Anatta Lakkhana Sutta also, the Buddha preached Sabban Rupa Nedamama Nesoha Masami. Need to discern all rupas like that. Because of this, we need to discern mentality, materiality. How to discern? Before you have practiced the Anapana, with the Anapana you should practice until you get fourth jhana. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. Go through until fourth jhana. You may take time about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, enough. If you get mastery in each jhana, no need to take time long. No need to take a long time. During 10 minutes, during 15 minutes, you can improve until fourth jhana strongly. After that, you should discern. You should advance your mind towards your body. Towards your body. We will start 4 element meditation. 4 element meditation. What is the 4 elements? Earth elements, water elements, fire elements, wind element. These are great rupa, great materiality, big materiality. Everything are composed of these elements. Other element in our body have earth element, also as well as water element, fire element, and wind element. How to discern? You need to know the characteristic of earth element. The characteristic of earth elements is hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness. That is the characteristic of earth elements. So in our body, there are earth elements. For example, teeth. Teeth, if we ditch, we press each other, you can feel hardness. Because into the teeth there are many earth elements. Into the blood also have, into the flesh also have, but that is less. Into the bone, into the teeth, in such a place there are many or much earth elements. Because of this, you should press your teeth. You should feel hardness. After that, you should spread part by part the whole body. In your mind, you will see hardness. If you satisfy, you can move another thing. Roughness. Roughness, that is another characteristic. Roughness is, for example, if we touch like that, have roughness. If we touch the cloth, have roughness. Because of earth element. Earth element is like the earth. Such nature, earth nature. Roughness, you should feel. You should sit like that. In some part, you can feel roughness, not smooth. Roughness is opposite of smooth. So, in some place, you should rub your hand with the cloth. You can feel roughness. After that, you should spread the whole your body. Later, you can feel roughness. If you satisfy, you can continue heaviness. Other element is heavy. So if we sit like that in the here lower part we are heavy, we can feel. After that we spread the whole body part by part. If you can feel, you can discern heaviness, you can change another one. So next one is softness. Softness, actually the characteristics of earth elements is hardness, not soft. But the earth element is less. If so, that is a soft. For example, many mud keep here hard. But if you boil water too much, becomes soft, because earth element is less. So softness is actually the characteristic of less earth elements. If earth element is much, that is a hardness. If less, become soft. So softness also the characteristic of earth element. The characteristic of less earth element. If many water, become soft because of many water, like that. So softness also, if you touch some places like with the tongue, if you touch the lip inner side, so you can feel soft. If you sit like that into the abdomen area, so you can feel softness. After that you should spread the whole body. Your body becomes soft in your mind. If so, if you satisfy, you should move next one together with the previous one. Next one is smoothness. Smoothness is opposite of roughness. So smooth is if you touch some place are very smooth. So you should feel such a thing. After that, spread the whole body. Next one is lightness. Lightness is opposite of heaviness. Heaviness is the characteristic of much earth elements. Lightness is the characteristic of less earth elements. So sometimes our body is light because wind is strong, fire is strong, earth element is less. If so, our body is very light, can run quickly like that. Sometimes our body wind element weak, fire element weak, our body become heavy like that. If wind is strong, fire is strong. If other element is less, that is become light. So lightness is the characteristic of less earth element. You can feel if you do like that, wind is strong, so body is like light. Sometimes you should feel you should move your hand some places. So light. You should feel such a thing. After that you should spread the whole body. If you satisfy, that is you have discerned earth elements. Hardness, softness, roughness, smoothness, heaviness, lightness. So that is you finish earth element. After that you should discern water element. Water element is flowing and cohesion. Occasionally you should do previous one, do new one. Water element is flowing, so into the saliva. If you should pay attention into the mouth, many saliva come out, that is flowing. Into the urine, into the blood in your body. About the sweat, you should think, you should discern, spread the whole body. You can see in your mind flowing, the whole body are flowing. So some people are very obvious, and they cannot sleep, but if do long time, the whole body you can see flowing, very difficult to stay. If you do long time, not do balance. If you not do balance, so such person they cannot sleep like that. So Flowing, if you satisfy, okay. Next one is cohesion. That is also characteristic of water. Cohesion. If water, you pour water into the earth properly, that earth become cohesion. Cohesion is like a ripe, something collect something, because you are pour water suitable amount. If much water become flowing. If you put into the earth suitable amount, you pour water into the earth suitable amount. So the earth is a cohesion. Cohesion is in our body, because of water is proper. Our body now collect each other, no fall down, no flow. If sometimes because of fire, because of burning something, if so, our body liquid come out, flowing come out. So much water appear. So water and other element need to balance. If a balance, cohesion, water is a cohesion. For example, soap bounder. Soap bounder is no water. If you pour water, soap bounder is become block like that, because you pour water suitable amount. So that is mean as a cohesion. So you should do yourself like that. You can feel cohesion. After that, you should spread the whole body have, because your body is like have a form because of water cohesion. No break it down like that. If no water, maybe small part break down like that. So that is a cohesion. If you have design, you can move a fire element, heat and coldness. Actually, the characteristic of a fire element is heat, no coldness. But if heat is less, that is coldness. You can feel it all cold. Actually, cold and heat is according to your feeling. Some people stay in cold country, so this weather is very hot, they say. And some people stay in the hot country, so this weather is very cold. So cold and heat is based on individual, according to their feel. Actually, can say as a cold, can say as a heat. So you should feel some places are heat. Heat into the body, some places are heat. So first of all, you should descend in that place. Later spread the whole body. The whole body is become hot, you feel. So if you satisfy, you should descend coldness. And because of aircon, the wind blow our body cold. So from such parts, should descend, later spread the whole body. You may see coldness. So after that, you should descend wind element, supporting and pushing. Pushing is I move my hand. That is because of wind. My mind produces wind to shake. So the hand shake. That is pushing. And sometimes not to shake. We have to do with wind. So I said like that. Why I not fall down? Because I have a wind element. Wind element support our body, not fall down. Because my mind create or produce a wind element. So because of this, I can sit. But if I want to sleep, mind weak, the body fall down. Because the mind don't produce a wind element. Yeah. Now, because of cognitive mind, that mind produce a wind element strongly. I know fall down, I can sit. Because of something, if you forget, you will fall down, like that. So, because of the mind not produce wind element. Yeah. If someone passed away, that person fall down, because of no mind, no produce wind element. So that is a supporting. Now we sit like that, especially in the back side, you can feel supporting. Supporting. After that, you should spread the whole body. So you can see supporting. Another thing is pushing. The characteristic of wind element is pushing. So like that, you should move your body. You can feel wind element pushing. From here to there, push. Because of pushing, you should shake. You shake like that. So that wind produced by mind, by consciousness. I want to move here, want to move here. Because of this, body move, pushing. Not to move also, we have to support. Not to move, not to move. Okay, like that. Because of some medicine, if that medicine produces wind element, you cannot stay calmly. Have to move, shake like that. So that is a pushing. So start from some place, later spread the whole body. In our body have a pushing. So blood can go up, go down like that. Nutriment go up, go down. Everything go up, go down. My hand like that, go up, go down like that. So that is because of pushing. So such characteristic you should discern. So later you have to do the whole 12 characteristics one by one. Later quicker and quicker you can see such a thing. First of all, you should do one by one. First of all, 1, 2, 1, 2, gan and gan. 1, 2, 3, gan and gan. 1, 2, 3, 4, gan and gan you should do. Later, all 12 characteristics you can do quickly. You have to run from the hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness, flowing, cohesion, heat, coldness, supporting, pushing. Yeah, supporting, pushing. Like you know ABC. First of all, you have to try to get ABC one by one. Later, you can do quickly. You can recite it quickly. Yeah, you can see in your mind from A to Z. To Z like that. Because you are do a Gananga. In the same way, if you discern a Gananga, you can see very, very quickly. Later, reciting is a bit slow. Seeing is more fast. More fast. So there is some device to discern like that. In sequence, you should discern other element, water, fire, and wind. You should do. Not too fast. You should not do too fast. If you do not clear, only reciting. Not too slow. You cannot do too slow. If you do too slow, cannot reach the end, because you do very slow. Yeah. Another thing is warding off distraction. Warding off distraction is you should pay attention only this object. Should not pay attention other object. Should not think about others. If you discern, you should not think other things. Only you should think hardness, roughness, heaviness, only in our body. You should do like that. Next one is going beyond concepts. Going beyond concepts. Concept is if you see your body, you should not do, that is my hand, that is my leg. You should not pay attention as a leg, as a hand, as a head. Only should pay attention hardness, roughness, heaviness. You should not see that is my hand, my clothes, my like that nail. You should not see. You should see only elements, characteristics. That is going beyond concepts. Next one is discarding what is unclear. What is unclear? Or some characteristics are not clear, because here other element is 6 characteristics. Water element is 2 characteristics. Fire element 2, wind element too. Some characteristics may not clear, or if it may not clear, you should ignore. Later will be clear. But at least you need to do other element 1, water element 1 characteristics, fire element 1 characteristic, wind element 1 characteristics. You should do. Especially for the other element, hardness, roughness, heaviness, you need to do. Softness, smoothness, lightness is although you ignore, no problem. So about the water, flowing is important, because if much water flowing, less water is a cohesion. Flowing you should do. Fire element, hot you should do. Hot, heat. Cold is that is less of fire element. So about the wind element, pushing you should do. Supporting is if not clear, you should ignore. Yeah. So some characteristic you can ignore. You can skip because not clear in your mind. Later maybe will clear. So number 7, discerning the characteristic. The characteristic is like here, hardness, roughness, heaviness, like that. Flowing, cohesion, that is the characteristics. Only should discern that. Next one is according to 3 sutta, you should practice. That is what? That is 5 controlling faculty need to be balanced. That is you already learned. Indriya, 5 indriya. Saddha, faith and wisdom need to balance. Effort and concentration need to balance. Next one is 7 enlightenment factors. 7 bojjhanga need to balance. 3 group. Mindfulness is no problem. 3 group is concentration, tranquility, neutrality. That is to slow down the mind, to be quiet. Next 3 is piti, joy, wisdom, not panya, viriya, effort. This is to be how to say, active, to be wake up. These 3 need to balance. If you are want to sleep, your mind is very slow, you should practice to know, to make effort, and to join with the object. If you are very agitation, try, but no concentration. If so, you should practice concentration, tranquility, and neutrality. So these 3 need to balance. If balance can work strongly. If no balance, cannot work. So that is a rule to to discern materiality. So now we are discerning 4 kinds of materiality. Other element, wind, fire element, wind element, and water element. So if you discern later your body, you can see like a smoky color, because you not pay attention as a body, you pay attention characteristics. If you can run, you can turn one by one quickly. Later your body becomes smoky color, like you can see as a smoke. Later you can see white color. Later you can see bright, very bright, like an ice block or like glasses, like a glass. You can see because in our body have sensitivity. That sensitivity is very clear, like glasses can through. You can see, you can go through your body in every part, because your body is like an ice block. Ice block, you see, you can go through like that. So you can see like that. At that time you can discern, you can continue the 4 element meditation. More and more bright, more and more clear. Some person automatically this body become break as a small pieces. small pieces like dust under the light. But if automatically no break, you should see space. You should see space. That is Akasa Dhatu, space element. In your mind, you should think there is a space. There is a space. With such idea, such thinking, you should see that 4 element meditation. You should practice. If you should see by thinking there is a space into this block, so body become break as a small pieces. So at that time we call that small pieces, that is a rupa kalapa, a group of materiality. One small piece is a group of materiality. Not only one materiality, group of materiality. That is we call kalapa. So into the kalapa, some kalapa are 8 rupa, 8 materiality. Some kalapa are 9 materiality. Some kalapa are 10 materiality. 12 materiality, 13 materiality. Have to discern from one kalapa to another kalapa, the whole body. Not all, because for example here materiality, mostly the same. But into the eye, not the same. Eye, something different, especially eye sensitivity is into the eye only, not have other place. Ear sensitivity is into the ear only, not have other place. So how many materiality in our body? 28 materiality or 27 materiality for one person. So now we will learn 27 materiality. Other element already discerned into the small kalapa, small pieces. You should see other element again. Hardness, water element flowing, fire element heat, wind element is pushing or shaking, like that. After that, you should discern eye translucency. That is into the eye. You should go. Your mind should go into the eye. Into the black ball. There is eye sensitivity, eye translucency. Eye translucency is a translucence of the 4 elements. So like that, this glass is not translucent, cannot go through, cannot impinge color. Some are glasses, the color can impinge. So in our eye, 4 elements should, first of all, should discern 4 elements. After that, should discern eye translucency. Color impinge in that translucency. That translucency can accept color. So you should see your 4 elements. Some color you should see around here. That color impinge your eye sensitivity. That eye sensitivity accepts color and form. So if you find such a situation, you should decide that is eye translucency. So next one is ear translucency, into the ear. So small pieces you should discern. Later you should discern ear translucency. How to know? You should listen the sound. Sound impinge your eye translucency. So your ear translucency accepts the sound. Different function. So in front of eye, although you make a sound, the eye cannot hear, cannot listen the sound, but can catch the color. Like a camera can catch the picture, cannot catch the sound, but a recorder can catch the sound. So eye translucency is can catch the color and form. Ear translucency is can catch the sound. Sound impinge your ear can accept the sound. If so, that is ear translucency. So next one is you should go into the nose. The smell impinge nose translucency. That rupa is in your mind, you can see have a translucency, not dark. Some kalapa are dark, some kalapa have a translucency, not dark, have lights. So after that, after nose, tongue translucency, Jainwa Basada, that is into the tongue, in the middle of tongue. You should discern 4 elements. So your tongue is become as a small pieces. You cannot see as a tongue. You cannot pay attention as a tongue, as a 4 element. If so, your tongue is become break. So at that time, you can taste something like that. If so, some taste impinge your tongue translucency. Your tongue translucency can accept taste. You put curry into the hand, no taste, because no have a tongue translucency. Tongue translucency is only in the middle of tongue. Have such a rupa have into the tongue. So at that time you can know, that is a tongue translucency. Into the next one is a body translucency. Body translucency is the whole our body have. If something touch, we can know. Except tangible object. That is every part. But some have a disease like leprosy. So break translucency. Although something touch, they don't know, because they don't have translucency. So if normal person, if something touch, our body can know. So because of this, we can know anapana, the air. Because of here have body translucency. If the air touch body translucency, we can know the air. Like that. So that is a body translucency. That is in our body have. Another thing is a color. You should discern 4 elements. Every small pieces have a color. That is obvious to see. Next one is a sound. Sound is not every part. Now I make a sound. How to make? My mind produce materiality around here to move like that. So my mind produces this materiality to shake. So this materiality touch that materiality. So the sound come out. So this materiality is made by mind. This materiality is made by karma. Originally around here, we have materiality. So karma-born materiality, especially karma-born are the elements and mind-born are the elements, touch each other. When they touch each other, they make a sound. So in this way we make a sound. So to produce a good sound, you need a good karma. Mouth area is should be proper situation. Some are not proper situation. So some teeth is a problem. So cannot make the sound properly. Some are because of mind. The mind is not so strong, weak like that. If so, such a person also cannot make the sound properly. So to make a good sound, need a good karma, good shape here, need a good mind. If so, sound come out like that. That is made by mind. Mind speaking is made by mind. That is a sound. But another sound is into our womb, abdomen area. That is because of temperature. That is a temperature-born materiality. So sound is some mind-born materiality like mind speaking, mind sound. But into the abdomen, into the stomach, that sound is made by temperature, like that. That is the sound. Sound is actually because of touching element each other, especially other element. This other element, this other element. If it touch, then sound come out. Sound come out. So next one is odor. Odor is a smell. So every part have a smell. Every kalaba have a smell. The whole body have a smell. Good or bad? Huh? Bad smell. Yeah. Bad smell. Originally bad smell. Huh? But have to cover. Have to try to cover many ways. Yeah. So flavor. Flavor is a taste. Every part have a taste. Everything have a taste. The shoe also have some taste. Everything have a taste. You can discern everywhere about the taste. Next one is tangible. Tangible is not another than other element, fire element, wind element. That is a tangible object. If you touch something, you happen to touch other elements or fire element. Maybe heat, maybe cold. Maybe heat, maybe cold. Another than wind element. Wind, now pen is run, the wind touch my body. So tangible object is other element, fire and wind. No water element. Water element is not tangible. But we think, oh, I can know by touching. This is water. No, by touching we don't know the water. That we know water by touching. That is because of our mind. Our mind. So you listen my sound. You are with ear, you can know only sound. You don't know the meaning. But you know meaning, that is with your mind. Because although I speak, everybody can hear, can listen the sound. But everybody cannot know the meaning. Because of mind. Everybody have ear, can listen the sound, cannot know the meaning. Some person can know, some person cannot know. Because some person have learned English before. That kind of sound is such meaning. That kind of sound is such meaning. So as soon as they listen, next mind come. Oh, this sound is what meaning. Sometimes we hear the sound. A few minutes later, oh, that is what meaning, like that. So to know the meaning is with the mind, not with ear. In the same way, we touch the water, we may think we can know the water by touching. But no, we cannot know by touching. We can know the water with the mind. Such a case are something different. Sometimes we see color and form. Everybody, if there is an eye, they can see. But to say meaning is different. Some picture, many people say, they say different meaning. Different meaning. Because their mind is different. Only eye is the same. So, because of this, only tangible object is earth, fire, only wind. Water element cannot touch. Cannot know by touching. So next one is female sex materiality. Female sex materiality is only into the female. Into the female. So male hand and female hand not the same. So such materiality is you are Asian, female is Asian, female is speaking, female is going in style. Everything are different from male because of that materiality. That materiality show as a woman. So when you discern some parts materiality, you can see such nature. that materiality show as a woman. So man flesh and woman flesh not the same. In every part have man eye and woman eye not the same. Man sound and woman sound not the same, because that materiality. So next one is male sex materiality. That is the cause of male. We see someone, we know, oh, this is a male. Because of that materiality, we can know. We can know. So such materiality is a male sex materiality. Yeah, sex materiality. So their going style is different, playing style is different, speaking style is different, everything different. Even stay quietly, woman hand, man hand not the same, because of that materiality. Yeah. Some people are not obvious, that is because of karma. They don't have such materiality. So for those parts, we cannot know that is a male or woman, male or female. We cannot know because of lack of that materiality. Next one is heart materiality. That is into the heart. Into the heart there is blood. Based on blood, that materiality have. That materiality is the place of most mind. Most of mind. The place of most mind. Our mind is based on that materiality. That is we say heart materiality or heart base. You should discern into the heart. How to discern? This is the base of mind. Next one is life faculty. Life faculty is a karma-born materiality. In some small pieces have a life faculty. Not every pieces, but the whole body have. So that material, because of that materiality, our flesh is alive. Dead body flesh and our flesh is not the same. Our flesh is alive because of that materiality. That is a life faculty. Yeah. Next one is nutritive essence. That is oja. In every pieces have a nutritive essence. So I not explain too much because I may not have time if we say. Later, when you discern such a thing, if you not understand, you can see detail. Like in poets, they may teach in the literature. Poets before I say characteristic and function and manifestation and nearest cause or proximate cause. In this way, we have to see one phenomena. That is you may think that is difficult to differentiate. Yeah, very difficult to differentiate. But if you learn properly, you can know. Not so easy because like scientific words. So nutritive is in every place can discern. That is everything you eat have something affected. So next one is a space element. Before only 18 materiality, only real elements, real materiality. Next things are not real materiality. We may say artificial materiality, not real materiality. Now number 19, space element. Space element is actually not real element. That is an artificial element. Because for example, if this is one materiality, that is one materiality. If this two materiality have between that have space. So if this two not have no space, that is because of that we say artificial, really nothing. If the two materiality have space, if the two materiality no have no space, because of this space element is artificial materiality. Why we teach? To know different. This is one. This is one. To know like that, you need to see space. If you don't see space, that is only one. You may think. So if penetrate, that is very important. Before you see like ice block, only one block you can see because you don't see space. To be break down, you need to see space. The Buddha encouraged in Maharahulawada Sutta to discern space element. Space element is an artificial element, not really. Because there is, if two rupa have space. If not two rupa, no space. But to see different, this is one, this is one. To see different, you need to see space. If you don't see space, this is the only one you think. You cannot break it down like that. So to break it down the body, you need to see space. If you see space, you can see body is as a small pieces. Because you break by seeing, by discerning these elements. So to break it down body, space element is very important. So we need to teach. But later you cannot do. Space element is a nature dukkha anatta. You cannot do. But this you can do this. This is a nature dukkha anatta because arise and vanish. This is also you can do a nature dukkha anatta because arise and vanish. But the space is you cannot do nature dukkha anatta. Why? That is not really help. To see this two, to make a difference, you have to see space like that. But you cannot do nature dukkha anatta in that time. So next one is body intimation. Body intimation is produced by mind. That is also artificial materiality. Like that, we call like that. So intimation, that is intimation. You know that meaning. Oh, Pandey want to come me. Want me to come. That is a body intimation. Body intimation is not another thing. Only this hand from here to there move. Like that. Become action. That is strange action is we say body intimation. That is artificial materiality, not real materiality. The shape of or the action of real materiality. The strange action of real materiality. Like that. So that is also we need to learn. Because, that is what? Because learning Vipassanā, discerning Vipassanā is learning about your body. Whatever your body do, you need to know as a Dhamma. Though this is shaking is what? This action is what? This action is the strange action of a real element, real materiality. Because my mind produces like that. Or other person know, one day want me to come. So that is a body intimation. Next one is a vowel intimation. Vowel intimation is I make a sound. Not only sound, have intimation. If I shouted like that, you cannot understand. Because no intimation. So I make a sound properly. So have intimation. Because of that intimation, you can understand what I say. I arrange my mouth shape here and there, touch, sometimes touch roof, sometimes touch the lip, each other, like that. So my mind control my mouth. That intimation is, we say, vowel intimation. That is produced by mind. You cannot find out where is a vowel intimation. No help. But only action. Make it like touch here, touch here, touch here, touch here, like that. That is produced by mind. Produced by mind. But such intimation is where you cannot find out mouth area. Only when I produce the sound, something help. Sometimes my tongue touch roof, sometimes my tongue touch the teeth, like that. That is a verbal intimation. Another thing is lightness. Sometimes our body is light because of mind, because of weather, because of food. That is, there are 3 causes. Softness, the same. Sometimes our body is soft. Weirdness. Weirdness is like that. Our body is healthy, stronger, ready to do something. That is a weirdness, because that is 3 causes, because of mind, because of weather, because of food. So next one is body intimation, verbal intimation, the same. Next one is generation, continuity. Generation continuity is arising of the real materiality, 18 real materiality. Arising of 18 materiality. Next one, aging. Aging is oldness of real materiality. Next one is impermanence. Impermanence is spoil, dying of 18 real materiality. That is 28 materiality. You have to discern the whole your body. So materiality cannot arise one by one. They arise as a group. At least 8 kinds of materiality. That is at least. If at most maybe 13. 13. Some are 10, some are 9, some are 11, 12, like that. At least is 8 materiality. As a group arise together, vanish together. At least 8. So some are inverted. The materiality of our body is nothing except Rupa Kalapa. Rupa Kalapa means a small group of the Rupa, which have at least the 8 basic types of materiality. Earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, odor, flavor, and nutritive essence. The Kalapa can be categorized into. So for example, this is a materiality, small part. Have other elements because I have hardness. Water also have very less. This is water very less. Fire also have cold and heat, something have. Wind also have, because of wind no fall down like that. The strike, something boat can put into. That's the wind spot. That is a wind element. Color also have, if you taste some flavor also have. Like that. And nutritive essence. If you eat this, in our body will happen something because of nutritive. Like that. So every part have these 8 kinds of rupa. Even very small parts have 8 kinds of rupa. So that is one kalapa. In our body, you can find in every small pieces, you can find other element, water, fire, wind, color, odor, flavor, nutritive essence. At least 8. Some are 8. So such material, if there is only 8, that small part is dark, not translucency. So some are octat kalapa, group of 8 types of materiality. Nonad kalapa, group of 9 types of materiality. 8 types of materiality plus life faculty. That is into our body. Our flesh is not like dead body's flesh because of life faculty. Next one, decade kalapa, group of 10 types of materiality. 8 types of materiality plus life faculty, eye translucency. That is into the eye. So into the ear, into the nose, into the tongue, into the body, change eye translucency, ear, nose, tongue, body translucency. So some are 8 types of materiality plus life faculty and heart base. That is into the heart. Into the heart. So in every part you have to discern, especially into the eye. Very important. Into the eye, how many klapa? 8 kinds of klapa also have. Some are eye translucency klapa, eye translucency decade klapa, body translucency decade klapa also have. Because if we touch into the eye pain, that is because of body translucency. Body translucency is into the eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. The whole body have. Because everywhere if we touch, we can know. Eye translucency is only into the eye. So, into the eye, how many materiality, how many group have? 8 kinds of klapa also have. 9 kinds of klapa also have. Eye translucency, decade klapa also have. Body translucency, decade klapa also have. Like that. If we combine, some are karma-born materiality, some are mind-born materiality, some are temperature-born materiality, some are nutriment-born materiality. If we combine 64 materiality into the eye have. In the same way, into the ear, only changing is ear translucency. Into the nose, into the tongue, into the whole body, and into the heart. That is very important, because that is our door. Because of eye we can see. If we see many problems come out, want to see something, don't want to see something. Because of seeing we love, because of seeing we hate. So in the same way, ear translucency very important. Because of this we can listen. Many problems come up. Something we want to listen, something we don't want to listen. Because of listening we love, because of listening we hate. So in the same way, nose, tongue, body translucency, that is our door. Contact the other object. Sometimes close your eye, close your ear, nobody touch, nobody smell, no taste, only heart. Come, the object come into the heart. So you thinking like that. So because of this, in some sutta, the Buddha teach, everybody are finding, everybody are seeker. Seeker, how to seek? By seeing, by listening. Now you are also seeker, listening in Dhamma. You are seeking the Dhamma. So, by listening we seek something, by taste we seek something, by touching. Although you don't see, don't smell, don't listen, don't taste, don't touch, we are still seeking, by thinking. By thinking. So, according to Buddha's saying in that sutta, everybody are seeker. Seeker. Everyone, you may think no need to seek, I have a job, I have home, but although you have home, you have a job, you are still seeking. Sometimes have to see, listen, smell, taste, touching. At least you need to think, still seeking. So, but in that sutta, the Buddha teaches, seeker is 2 persons. One is seeking noble things. Noble ways or noble things. Another one is seeking ordinary things. What are we seeking? What are we seeking? Seeking ordinary things, we have such nature, oldness, sickness, death. We are seeking something which has the nature such as oldness, sickness, death. Because we seek job, we seek money, we seek a son, daughter, we seek a wife and husband. So they also have such nature, oldness, sickness, death. So we have such nature, we seek such nature. So problem is we have to sorrow. We have to sorrow because we are ordinary seeker. Noble seeker is not like that. They have oldness, sickness, death, but they are seeking to be free from oldness, They are seeking to be free from sickness. They are seeking to be free from death. That means that they are seeking Nibbana. Nibbana. So if someone seeks noble, someone is a noble seeker, so later they can find out Nibbana. They can be free from oldness, sickness, and death. So that is a benefit, what we should seek. So only there are two persons. One is an ordinary seeker, one is a noble seeker. Yeah, ordinary seeker is finally have to encounter death, sickness, and old. Noble seeker is finally they get to be free from oldness and sickness and death. So you should choose what we should seek. Non-stop, huh? Non-stop. According to Vipassanā way, we have to say, have to seek by seeing, by listening, by smelling, by tasting, by touching, by thinking. Only 6 ways. That is according to Vipassanā. According to Sutta, many ways. Sutta way is like use a concept, conventional truth. We seek a car, we seek a home, we seek a husband and wife, we seek a daughter and son, like that. That is a Sutta way. Both are the same, but a different saying. Different saying, yeah. So we should seek noble things. Noble things, to be free from death, to be free from oldness, to be free from sickness. So discerning, practicing Vipassanā is seeking to be free from sickness, death, and oldness, to be free from sorrow. So such materiality have to find out the whole body. So that is finding materiality. Another thing, need to find the cause. Materiality, Rupa, has the character of constantly changing due to the 4 causes. 4 causes is what? Some are because of karma, some are because of consciousness, some are because of temperature, some are because of nutriment. That is the 4 causes about our body. So I shake my hand, I move my eye here and there. That is because of mind, produced by mind. So some materiality in our body are produced by mind. If we are worried, our body is sick, because some materiality in our body is produced by mind. So sometimes some materiality in our body is produced by weather, because of cold and hot. If cold and hot, we have to adjust. If not adjust, our body becomes sick. Change. Now the weather is good. Later, if the weather is not good, our body is not good. Not like previous materiality, change because of weather. Some are because of food. You eat good, then okay, you can spot a good and proper food. But if you happen to spot bad food, you have to sick. That is a change because of cause. Nobody creates because of cause. Cause creates your body to be healthy and to be sick. Next cause is karma. Some are because of karma. Eating in the same food, staying under the same weather, the same mind. But if you have bad karma, have to sick. So some people are the same place they stay, the same food they eat, but getting disease is not the same. That is based on karma, like that. So some materiality are produced by karma, some are produced by consciousness, some are produced by temperature, some are produced by nutriment. To know that, you should discern, especially because of mind. You should discern your mind. After that, you should see connection. In that time, in your mind, your body is a small pieces. So because of your mind, you have to shake your hand, have a connection. This mind and this body. Such a situation you need to discern. If you discern like that, you understand, oh, this materiality is because of mind. Nobody creates. Mind produced this materiality. So, temperature also the same, some part, because of weather changing, you have to discern. Another thing, in every small pieces have a temperature. That temperature always produces a new one. So, if the weather is very cold, your materiality, that materiality before passed away, have a temperature. That temperature produced another materiality. Like that. Small pieces. After that, this materiality passed away. Next generation. Into that, this materiality have temperature. That temperature produced another materiality. Like that. This is passed away. Like that. So if you stay in good weather, your body is increased. With bad weather, reduce or sick. Because a new generation is no good. So that is a temperature born materiality. Some are nutriment born materiality. You eat your food get into your stomach. Another stomach have heat. Body heat burn your food. That food spread as a materiality. In every that materiality is spread the whole body. The whole body. So if you don't eat, your eye also like not normal. Lack energy. As soon as you eat something, spread quickly. Because they are from this materiality have a nutriment. That nutriment produced another materiality. That materiality passed away. That materiality produced another materiality. Like that. So nutriment produced another materiality based on your food. If your food very strong, very good, many generations they can produce. If your food is not so strong, not so good, less generation, like that. Such a case you need to see, you need to discern. If you can discern, you can accept, oh, my body is produced by nutriments. In the same way, because of karma, karma is mostly, you need to see, you need to go previous life. That is I will teach later, tomorrow. So that is a karma born materiality. Our eye sensitivity is a karma born materiality, produced by karma. Produced by karma. So if eye sensitivity is a break, you cannot do by eating, by staying under the good weather, by keeping good mind. You cannot produce because eye sensitivity is produced by karma, related to karma. You cannot produce it by eating, by staying under the good weather. You cannot produce it by keeping good mind. So that is a karma born materiality. So you need to know materiality together with the causes. That is a discerning materiality. After that, you have to do the whole body, because you have discerned all types of materiality. So later you have to, how to say, overview about your body. You should discern overview. That is a rupa, materiality. Changing because of four causes. That is the overview. So like that, I see now one by one. This is a who, this is a who, that's a who, and that's a man, that's a woman. Later, after discerning like that, after knowing in detail, later I have to discern that is a human. In that time, only you need to focus as a human nature. In that time, you cannot discern individually. Only all of you have the same nature. What nature? Human nature. What is a human nature? Have two hands, have two legs, two eyes, like that. So that nature is a different animal, different from animal. Animal nature is animal nature. Human nature is a human nature. Something are everybody the same. Two legs, two hands, two eyes, two nose hole, like that. So by seeing such nature, have to do overview, rupa rupa, or human like that. Now also we have discerned one by one detail. After that, to accept as a rupa, you need to do overview, rupa rupa rupa. In that time, not see individual or the whole body, you should see rupa rupa rupa, changing because of four causes, changing because of four causes. That is the nature of all materiality. If you do like that, what is the benefit? Before you are thinking is that is a mind body, that is a man, that is a woman. Such thinking is a wrong perception. Wrong perception make us to be suffer, to be worry, to be sorrow, because this is a materiality. According to God's heaven, if the weather was no good, will break. The food was no good, will break. Karma is finished, no sport, will break. The mind is no good, this body will break. That is nature. We need to accept such nature. We cannot occupy, that is our body. Because although we occupy, this is our body, according to nature, later may spoil. So at that time we cannot accept, because we have wrong perception. That is me. We occupy rupa as a me. That is a wrong perception. If true nature come, we have to cry. We have to cry. So to accept true nature, we have to note. We have to do, that is a rupa rupa rupa. Have to do not only one time, not enough. Have to do again and again. Sometimes need to see detail, sometimes need to see overview. Rupa 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 rupa. You should not think in any time that's a me, that's a man, that's a woman. That is a wrong perception. Such perception is make you to suffer. If you can accept according to nature, anything happen, no problem. Like Arhanta, no worry, very free. About their body, they don't worry. They only fulfill causes. They eat food, they have a good mind, and they stay under the good weather. Only they try to get good causes. But according to God, if spoil the body, they can accept calmly, because they have practiced a long time as a rupa rupa rupa. So everything happen about their body, they don't worry. They can accept. So that is a benefit. So we need to discern like that. So that is a discerning materiality. Next one is a discerning mentality. To teach mentality, if you not have a basic knowledge about the Abhidhamma, not so easy. But I am trying to teach. You may not understand fully, because about the mentality, about the mental factor is difficult to know. But I am trying to teach. So now we have discerned basic. Basic is rupa. Mentality is arise on the base, rupa. For example, if we have eye sensitivity, now we have discerned eye sensitivity. We can know eye consciousness, because we know base. For example, if we know the table, we can see property. Oh, this cup is, you should see on the table. If so, because a small area, you can see. Now we have discerned the base like table. So mentality is on the table. So you should see on the table. So to see mentality, you need to see base, past. The object impinges the base. At that time, mentality come out. Mentality is actually no form, no color, no form. But have a base. If you know base, the object impinges that base. At that time, mentality come out. But you cannot find here originally mentality. When the object impinges here, mentality come out. Such a thing. For example, like a match, match wheel, stone, a wheel touch stone. At that time, fire come out. But only stone, you cannot see fire. Into the wheel also, you cannot see fire. But wheel and stone touch, the fire come out. In the same way, if the object impinges into the eye, that is a base. Object color object is that is an object. So into the color also not have mind. Into the eye also you cannot find out mind. But when color impinges eye, the mind come out. So in the same way, when the sound impinges the ear, the mind come out. When the smell impinges nose, the mind come out. Like that. So in the same way, down body and into the heart. Some hit heart. Nobody say, create yourself. Yeah. So, first of all, we will learn mind or consciousness. Mind or consciousness into the heart. That means you not see anything, you not listen, you not taste, you not smell, you not touch anything. Only in mind. What kind of process happen? First of all, MPU. M is mind or departing consciousness. Mind or departing consciousness. So our mind depart towards object. Before like that, our mind is a basic mind is our mind is a sleeping mind. Sleeping mind also one kind of mind. But you learn that sleeping mind. Later one object come into your heart. Appear. Oh, I need to do something like that. So into the heart appear. So your mind departs towards a new object. Before you are sleeping. Sleeping is that object is a previous object. So now new object come. Your mind departs towards object. So that is we say mind or departing consciousness. That is the first stage. Cognitive process, not sleeping. After that, that is a jhana. That is about the jhana we practice anapana. So, first of all, we have to depart towards anapana. Before, for example, our mind is sleeping. Later, want to practice anapana. Departs towards this object. Your mind departs. Pay attention this object. That is a mind or departing consciousness. After that, parigama. Parigama is a preparing or preparation or preparatory. That is a parigama. That is actually long time you do. Now also you are preparing. Now you improve. If you improve, the next stage is upachara. Upachara is a conformity, access. Next one is anuloma. Conformity. Conformity is should be able to get jhana. Next one is godrabu, changing lineage. So before that you are a normal person. After that become jhana. So you focus pratibhaka nimitta. That is we say jhana, jhana many times. If you practice one-on-one, jhana, cognitive process. That is a jhana stage, not ordinary stage. That is an extraordinary stage. Normally, we cannot do jhana long time. Normally, we can do only 7 times. We know this, I see this, only 7 times. After that, a new one. Cannot do continuously jhana. Very strong mind cannot do. But if you practice anapana, if you get jhana many times, object and your mind very stick. No move with other object. This object only. Although in the same way, you not totally sleep. You not sleep. All our cognitive mind, the whole 1 hour. Object is only this anapana object. That is a jhana consciousness. So, according to to see such consciousness, such line, you should go into the heart. Before you have discerned heart-based materiality, in that place you should see. This object also, you should combine this object and this heart base. This object impinges that heart base. So at that time, such mind come out. So you should discern such mind. Mind or departing consciousness, Parikama, Upachara, Anuloma, Godrabu, Javana, actually Javana many times, the whole 1 hour. If you cannot see, again pay attention to this object, go into the jhana, after that go into the heart. This object impinges into the heart, so the mind come out. Such mind is a Javana. So you need to discern like that. So that is a discerning mentality. What is a Javana? Javana is a very emotion. For example, Bhavanga, sleeping mind is like that, very stable. Javana mind is like that, very active, very cognitive. So that is a Javana mind. After that, if you stop, you become normal mind. Normal mind is you will learn later. So that is discerning jhana. Your jhana is like that. In the M, we say mind or departing consciousness. Although we say only mind or mental factor is actually all are 12. In the mind or in that place, 12 mental factor working in together. Not only one. 12 mental factor arising in together, working in together. They have a different function. But what is the main function? Main function is mind or adverting function. Advert, like that. All mental factors are advert, do this function. For example, all of you have individual function. But now, according to place, you are doing listening function. The all people, like that. If you combine together with me, we are learning function. Like that. So have individual function. Mine is my function. Some person share their letter, their function. They're working together to learn. In the same way, in the M, we say mind or departing. There are 12 mental factors. 12 mental factors, they have different function, but working together. So if you drive a car, wheel is a wheel function. Wheel function is only rolling. Petrol is a sport. Every place a need. So driver is a drive. Steering is to turn like that. If they working together, that main function is what? Driving. In every part into the car, they have different function, but they do together. They do together. In the same way, in one mind moment, there are 12 mental factors. Each mental factor have a different function, but working together. So main function is adverting function. For example, some are Vedana. Vedana is feel this object. Piti. Piti is join this object. Vidaka. Vidaka is put other mental factor towards object. Ekagata, one-pointedness. Keep other mental factor to be one-pointedness. So in this way, they do different function. That is also need to learn. You need to see different function. You need to see main function. Main function is adverting. Different function is phasa is a contact function. Vedana is a feeling. Piti is a joy. Vidaka is putting other mental factor towards object. One-pointedness is keeping all mental factor to be the same object like that. They have different function. So need to see different function, need to see main function. So main function is what? A departing function. So next one, preparation or preparatory. Preparatory is main function is a preparing function. But different function have upachara. Upachara is a conformity function. Upachara is access function. Anuloma is a conformity function. Godrabu is a changing lineage function. Before that you are ordinary person. After jhana, you are become extraordinary person. So such a jhana normal person cannot get. Who practice meditation well, only such a person can get jhana. Because of this, that is a changing lineage. Changing lineage. After that, jhana. Jhana is here mean jhana. Jhana is what function? Seeing object closely, very close. This object, this mind very close, very stick, no move. Now, sometimes we listen, sometimes we think other than move. But in the jhana stage, this object and this mind no move. The whole one on one, but you know only one thing. That is a patibhaga nimitta. That is we call jhana. What is the meaning? Jhana is seeing closely. Seeing object closely and very strongly. No move other things. Like that. So that is a jhana. About this, need to discern detail or need to discern main function. Main function is mind or departing, preparation, access, conformity, changing lineage, jhana, like that. Have to discern. That is a discerning you are jhana. When you practice anapana, you get such a mind. Such a mind. In the jhana stage, you know only this object. Now in the vipassana stage, you see that mind. For example, you see that object. Before in the jhana stage, only this object you see. Vipassana stage is another mind, see you. This object and this, see together. This is a mind, this is an object, like that. Jhana stage is don't know other than only this object, you know. Vipassana stage is not like that. You see this object, you see this heart base, and because of heart base and object touching, the mind appear. You see three stages. One stage is base, heart base. Another stage is object, this object. Another stage is because of base and object touching, your mind come out. So that is in Vipassana stage you can see. Yeah, have to explain in detail. Most of people I listen, they teach materiality. About the mentality, they skip. Because to explain mentality, a bit difficult. If someone no have abhidhamma knowledge, to know such a situation, you need to learn abhidhamma. Yeah. So today we should stop. Tomorrow I will continue. Yeah. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. What do you want to ask? Yeah.
Bhante, I am a little confused by now. If we are all just changing materiality and mentality,
yeah,
then who are we? Or is there a concept of something beyond us? Or is there a concept of self?
Concept? What
since we are just mentality and materiality,
yeah.
So it gives me the impression that there's something beyond than just this materiality and mentality.
Yeah.
So then who are we?
Huh?
Then who are we? Who are we? Who am
Oh,
I?
who are we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
who are we?
that is to know who are we.
Yes.
Who are we? We learning. Before, who are we is we are thinking. Actually, who are we is that is occupy. Actually, our body is a mentality, materiality, but we don't know that is situation covered by ignorance, moha. Because of covered by ignorance, we occupy. That is our own property. That is me. Actually, that is wrong thinking. According to Buddha's teaching, that is wrong thinking. If you own your body, you should control your body, not to be old, not to be sick. They think some gods are creating this body. That person own our body, like that. Actually, according to Buddha's teaching, nobody owns this body. According to nature, happen. According to nature, happen. If someone own, for example, if we own ourselves, we should control, not to be old, not to be sick, not to be dead. We cannot control. If God is come, according to God, have to happen. For example, our body is some are produced by food. If you eat bad food, surely you will die. That is, you don't own this body. You are not master of this body. This body is produced by food. In the same way, our body is produced by weather. You stay in the hot, very hot place. You should control, not to be changed. You cannot control. Have to change. According to weather, your body becomes sweat, become weak. So, actually, nature is weather produced your body, like other properties. So, but we occupy, that is our own body. So, that is according to Buddha's idea, that is wrong thinking. To disappear such wrong thinking, we have to do such discerning. Materiality, have to do again until to disappear wrong thinking. If we can dispel wrong thinking, what will happen? We can accept own nature. Own nature is, although spoil, although something have a problem, the mind is not changed, because we understand according to nature. Yeah, like that.
In my simple mind, it is easy for to understand and accept the concept that we don't own this body, and it is the cause and effect of the effect of the causes. But then it would then I would think that surely then beyond this physical body, then there is a me. So who am I? Right? Who
am I?
Yes.
In that time, in every part about your body, about your physical body, you have discerned. In every part, your mind can go through this part into the brain, into the heart, into the every part. You can find out in every part. In every part, or materiality. Cause is 4 causes. Every time arising and vanish, you can see yourself. Arising and vanish. Nothing exists a long time. So, which part you go, wherever you see, whatever you see, you can ask in that time, who am I? Or that is also I am. Because I cannot say. That very quickly they are arising and vanish very quickly. Rising and vanish, rising and vanish. Because of new generation, we are seeing like that, like our body. If you can see very strongly, all are rising and vanish, rising and vanish. Because of this, in every part you can make a question. That is who, and that is I am, like that. That is am I. You can see actually very rapidly they are vanished. You not have time to say, that is a me, like that. That is about the materiality. After that, we will discern like that, mentality. Mentality also, we discern like one by one. Every one by one are arising very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. They have cause. You need to see nature, you need to see cause. Another thing, you need to see the time. Mainly, time is very, very quickly arising, vanish. You see vanish, you don't have time to see, to say something, that is me, like that. So if you think like that, you should find out the whole your body, physically and mentally. Who am I? You cannot find out. If you cannot find out, you have to accept the whole body are nature. The whole body are nature. Like that. The whole body are nature, no person, no being. According to God's happen. For example, some are seeing consciousness. We see something. Who arranged to see? Who arranged to see is according to Buddha's teaching. There are 4 causes. One is need to have eye translucency. One is need to have the color object. One is need to have the light. One is need to have attention. If these 4 causes appear, seeing consciousness surely arise. Nobody can control. If among these causes, one cause fails, nobody creates to see. So everything because of cause have to be happen. If one cause fails, nobody cannot create. Anybody cannot create. If these 4 causes complete, no need to create. No need to stop. Cannot stop. If these 4 causes complete, such seeing consciousness surely happen. Nobody can stop. That means is cause and effect, no creator, no me, no others. Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Maybe my last try on this. I understand the change, the constant changing nature of the materiality and mentality part, but still a bit confused. But then, if that's the case, is there existence beyond this materiality and mentality? Is there existence beyond this, or there is no existence beyond this?
No existence. That is only just thinking. Just thinking. Based on something, that is a cup, actually a cup, but some may think other than that is a wrong thinking. For example, some radio, some recorder put here make a sound. Some animal are thinking is inside some beings have like that. That is they are thinking. Actually, not like that. For example, the aeroplane flying on the sky. If children see, may think that is one kind of bird, may think one kind of beings, because they don't know nature. We are adult people, we can know. Oh, that is an aeroplane, machine, no being, like that. In the same way, noble person, they understand about the body as a mentality, materiality, cause and effect. But ordinary person who covered by ignorance, they cannot see. Their thinking is wrongly. That is a human, that is a me, that is a you, like that. So that is just thinking. That is a wrong thinking. What is the problem? If someone have such thinking, later he will cry. He will cry, cannot accept, because I have attachment. Such a person cannot control their mind. So the more you see true nature, your mind more and more clever, more and more acceptable, more and more mature. So such a person, less anger, less greed, that is a benefit. So benefit also very different. If someone think that is a me, that is a me. If someone don't think that is a me, different results. If someone thinks that is me, such a person more suffer. If experience ordinary sickness. If someone accepts that is a mentality, materiality, even by thinking, that person is less sorrow, less limitation. That is a benefit. Yeah, benefit.
Bhante, can I ask another question?
Yeah.
Okay, we know that this matter produced by four causes, the Kamaja Rupa, Chittaja Rupa, Utuja Rupa, and the Aharaja Rupa.
Yeah.
Now when we say that when the karma die, that means the person actually die.
Yes, because of karma.
Because of karma, and then the person finally die.
Yeah.
So only the Utuja Rupa, the last to leave the body.
Yeah.
But we see cases like in scientific that we see the doctor pronounce somebody die, and then after that the dead person, sort of like they come back to life again. So can we say that in fact the Kamaja Rupa have not died yet? How do you explain from here?
Not die. Hard to wait.
Yes.
Die is if someone die. Yeah. Someone die. From our body, no have a mind, no have a karma born materiality, especially life faculty. Life faculty, no have mind, no have. Another thing is we say osama. Osama is heat from the body. Body heat disappear. If this three things abandon from the body, that body is not useful. That is a dead body. If the mind is still have karma materiality, especially life faculty, life faculty have and heat have, that is not yet die. Not yet die. So that is a not yet die. Yeah. That
so in this sense, that means the doctor must have wrongly diagnosed that a person has died, because because in Abhidhamma point of view, only when a person dies is only when the karma die, right? When the karma die, then actually
karma born materiality die.
Yes.
Karma is actually already die.
Yes, yes.
Already die, because the karma we have done long times ago. But that is a cause. That cause produced this body.
Correct.
Karma born materiality.
Yes.
Yeah. Some because of karma stop die. Not only karma, some because of age. Karma is strong, but human age is, for example, 100 age. After 100 age, mostly they have to die. Even more, a little only. So, some because of karma also finish, age also finish. Some because of, how to say, distracting karma. Distracting karma, they have to die. For example, some people in the Buddha time, and they disturb Arahanta. So the other, from the hell, kill him. Suddenly they have to die. Actually, original karma is their karma is good, because of they do bad them very strongly. So such persons have to die. That is because of obstructing karma, like that. So no, yeah. If according to Abhidhamma, dying is karma born materiality die.
Yes, yes.
Especially in the heart area. That is the main area for the Buddhist idea. Heat is, for example, somebody leg maybe may not have heat later, because from the heart, mind is based on heart. From the heart, mind-born materiality also produces. Sometimes if weak, cannot produce, cannot spread the whole body. Maybe some blood may not go through. So, especially heart area is a main area. In that area is no have mind, no have heat, no have life faculty, and that is a die, according to Buddhist idea. Yeah, Buddhist idea. If, for example, heartbeat is still half, that is no yet die. not yet die. Another thing is heat. Have heart area is very important. Yeah. What?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Bante, would like to ask that someone said not everything is caused by karma, but my thinking is all the happening either accidentally or incidentally is caused by karma. No coincidence in this world.
Oh.
Would like to clarify on it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And that is caused by karma. Is mainly every beings are caused by karma. Sometimes we can change something. For example, I get eye, and that is caused by karma. I have a strong body, and that is mostly caused by karma. Mother gave from the mother one, but I get. But I need to eat good food because some nutriment-born materiality. So mainly I get that situation is because of karma. But I need to eat good food. That is I can choose. I can stay under the good weather. That is I can choose. I can choose. But that is also sometimes cannot choose. If a very strong bad karma, you cannot find out the good place. You cannot get the good food, although you want to eat.
We can only change the result when the karma not mature yet. Once the karma mature, nobody can change the result.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So the happening or the incident or whatever accident happen, it is caused by karma.
Yeah. Whatever accident is caused by karma, because long samsara, many karma we have done. If you are knowledgeable, you make effort. You make effort with wisdom. That is our action. If so, good karma have a chance more. If you not have effort, you not have wisdom, that is a bad karma, have a chance more. Have a chance more. So because we have done a lot of them, good or bad. Because a human life, that is a good destination. Because of good destination, good karma we have done, have a chance to produce. Because a good destination. If you make effort, good karma have chance more to produce. Another thing, if you make wisdom, you use wisdom, good karma have chance more. Like that. So if you do wrong thing you do, that is a bad karma, can have chance more to produce. Because many karma we have done, they are waiting to produce. Because of this, the Buddha say, for every being, 2 arrows are follow. 1 arrow is a good karma to produce a good thing. 1 arrow is a bad karma to produce a bad thing. So based on your destination, for example, humans a human destination, bad destination. If an animal, human destination is a good destination. If they want better destination. If an animal, that is a bad destination. Based on that destination, kusala arrow have a chance more. One is a destination, another is payoga, effort and wisdom. For example, you are a normal person, you have a good karma, bad karma. But if you try to kill another one, so you have a chance to go into the prison. That is because of you are effort. You do effort wrongly. So bad karma have a chance more. But if you have a strong good karma, some person, although they kill some people free, free from prison, they no need to go into the prison because of their karma. When their karma is very good, like that. Anyway, if you do effort wrongly, bad karma have chance more. In the same way, your mother born you because you are good karma. You are knowledgeable. Your body is strong. Situation is good, like Singapore. You can learn everything. But if you don't learn, you are lazy. You cannot get good education, good economy. Although your body strong, your situation is good because of laziness, because of not making effort and wisdom. So lose. Some countries are like that. Natural resources is much. So can say their karma is very good. But later those persons become lazy, not learn well. Later economy is lose and lose. Although they have natural resources a lot. So like that. Human is a human. Some people are, although if not good karma, they try. They make effort, later become rich. That is actually not because of karma. They are rich. Because the natural thing is that they are not many. Because of their effort, their wisdom, they have a chance to be rich. No, such a case not because of karma, because of effort mainly, and because of effort mainly. Yeah. No. No, not accept money. No accept money. Oh, yeah, no should do fast sharing merit because some people want to go back. May have an appointment. So sharing merit we should do fast. Yeah. Repeat after me. Idame nyadina hodu Sukhida hondu nyadayo Idame nyadina hodu Sukhida hondu nyadayo Idame nyadina hodu Sukhida hondu nyadayo Idame punya asawakaya Waham hodu Idame punya Nibbanasa Pachayo hodu Mama punya bhagan Sabha sadhana Pajemi Kesabe Mesama Punya bhagan Labandu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu